Why is
It
it?
almost came out my nose.
Why is it the second I sit in this chair, I almost cry?
Oh.
Hey.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy whatever day it is for you.
It's a day.
Yeah. Did you know that yesterday the same stars and situations aligned that happened when the Civil War started?
Yeah, and look at what we're doing.
Yeah. Everybody, even all the way down to even just household. It's been with everybody. Everybody is like fighting themselves right now, and it's wild to watch. I've done the same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you've been in a mood.
Girl, I just went through 3 weeks of mania. It was almost 4. And then I also had the flu, and
Sorry.
I have a preteen daughter and a 10-year-old son with all the directions going at the same time. And another beautiful human in my household that takes care of me, and I take care of him, and we are both going through it right now individually. So grace and patience, guys. We don't want to see war. We want to see love. That's what we want. You should love more. But yeah, I feel like going around town right now and the world, everywhere, it's in the stars. But I think great things can come, especially whenever you turn it inward and you work on the things that you have control of. I think that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's how I got here. I learned at a very young age that I was out of control, you know?
Yeah, it sucks learning later in life.
I'd say it's probably like getting your tonsils taken out or getting, what is it when they dock the boys? Circumcision.
No, vasectomy.
Oh, no, I was thinking circumcision at birth.
Oh.
Could you imagine going through that later on in life?
No.
That would probably be really hard.
Figuratively and literally.
That's what she said. But I mean, emotionally, I feel like we go through the same shit sometimes. Like everybody's going through a different path at different times, at different speeds. And you've got to respect the person, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody needs that. But I feel like, because I've had so many mamos under my wing as just what I do, I guess. I guess that's what God put me here for.
Yeah, you do kind of attract the MILF crowd.
Ooh, I do, honey. I love me a MILF. I'll be your baby daddy. Come here. But like, that's something that I had to, like, I lost my train of thought.
You're too busy being a baby daddy.
I'm too busy being there. I was thinking about how hot those women are, actually.
Oh my God.
Like, this is why I'm 3/4 bisexual.
What the fuck does that mean?
Maybe 7/8.
Get out of, just fuck off. Jesus God. You're the kind of girl that causes a problem.
I've been told that before, which reminds me, we went out to bingo the other night.
Oh God.
So it's March. So we've got Mom's birthday. Then my birthday's coming up.
On Monday.
Both Aries. All right. So I normally spend the 21st of March bawling my eyes out and taking my space. But sometimes I go celebrate, and I wanted to go celebrate. It was one of the weekends before my birthday that my friends could get out with me, and we went out to bingo because that's what Mom would have done. And I tell you, if you could go in there with a doctor, there's so many autism diagnoses that could happen all at once. And the way this girl was like,
What girl?
You.
Me.
It's like the numbers were going too fast for you to compute.
At first,
She's
yeah.
French fried.
At first, yeah. But I caught on. I caught on pretty
And
quick.
then when that woman yelled real loud,
Oh, God.
slow down.
And then she called him a motherfucker.
You started shaking like a chihuahua.
Thought
Like it was instant overstimulation. Okay, I'm done. I want to go home.
I thought she was going to hit me. I was sitting next to her.
I wish you would have.
Oh, God. No, that man with the crutch that was sitting next to me would have whopped me on the
Whopped it.
head.
Well, there's enough chairs in there for me to do some damage. I'd be in there like WWE slamming old ladies down. Fuck off. That's my best friend. She's autistic. Don't. Stay away.
Stop. I can't breathe.
She can't.
I can't cry and laugh at the same time. It's too much.
You can. I get there whenever I go to psychosis. If you ever see me laughing and crying at the same time, keep me chained down, please.
I can't. Oh, no. I'm not okay.
Yeah, it's okay to not be okay.
Bingo was fun. I enjoyed it.
I'm so blessed.
So fucking blessed, I guess. Well, this is going to be a fucking wreck of an episode, isn't it?
Hey, we're having a bad day. We have space for that too.
Fuck.
And we don't have to talk about it. I can just sit here and continue
You can continue
cracking
talking
12-year-old
about.
boy jokes.
You can keep going about bingo. That's great.
Oh my God. Yeah, bingo was fun.
I loved it.
I think it was great.
I really liked it. I wish I had more money.
I think we should do like once a month.
I'm here for it.
$20 once a month we could get away with.
Well, no, them pull tabs, man.
They're tempting. Don't do it.
I'm not. The
Don't
only
do it.
one that I had was that one that Brittany gave me. Thank you, Brittany. Appreciate it. That was fun. I didn't win, but I
It was
appreciate
so
it.
much fun.
I'm doing my best, bitch, okay? Oh.
And this is why it's important to have friends. I gave you space, and now here I am imploding in your space. I've had so much space. The amount of driving I do on a daily basis. Do you know my daughter made me go to the school twice in one day? And then I had to go sit for 4 hours at a fucking ball field in the blistering heat, while somehow every time the wind blowed, it was like being on Mount Everest. And I'm over here like, okay, bitch, is there anything else your birth giver DoorDasher can bring to you? And she said, ha ha ha, love you. Fuck off.
You raised it.
I know. It's like arguing with myself, and it is fucking wild. But I feel like we've gotten some mutual shit going on, and like I let her in on my shit. We're just besties.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. She can be mean to me sometimes.
Yeah, I've seen it.
But
Even I'd tighten my ass a little bit every now and then. I'm like,
Shoot.
oh.
if I have to bring the mom voice out, everybody in trouble.
Oh, I know. It's scary.
Yeah, it is. It's like it hits like that 3 vocal kind of effect.
Yeah. Well, and like you get the growl behind your
Yeah.
words. That's when I know I need to duck.
So I didn't tell you what my co-star said.
Mine was hateful today.
Okay. Your day at a glance. Throw a feast for 2. Your survival strategy of keeping others at arm's length has outlived its usefulness. The
This
walls
is for you.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
The walls that once protected, now in prison, create space for one person to see you fully, messy feelings and all. It won't kill you. And it says, do spice. What does FWB mean?
Friends with benefits. No.
Girl.
No.
Hey, hottie.
No. Don't stop that.
It is my kink to make people cry. And I'm like,
Shut the fuck. You are
hot
a
and heavy.
fucking idiot.
Oh
my God.
There was some girls that came down to shadow me from the cosmetology school the other day.
Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, no.
Yeah. And I just have like, I would say almost 9 out of 10 people that I've interviewed have
End up
cried on
crying.
me.
Yeah.
But it's because I like open that comfortable space. You're allowed to be exactly who you are and feel exactly the way you feel right now about a situation, whatever. You're on your own path. I give space for that. Always have. But at the same time, I'm over here like, I was just trying to go to work and go home. And I would say at least people don't understand what cosmetologists put up with, man. And it's not that put up with it is not the right terms, because it's not, it's so fulfilling. It is so, I'm blessed to have this. But whenever I'm going through, because I'm bipolar as fuck, whenever I'm going through my moments, like in my mania, the apathy is a little louder than the empathy a lot of times.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm just like, that bitch didn't even ask me how I was. She over here crying on my shoulder, didn't even ask me how I was, because my bitch comes out hardcore.
I know.
And I'm like, they're not reciprocating. I'm going to withhold.
Do you know how many voice notes I got this
So
week?
many.
And I saved them all.
Good.
Saved them all. Every one of
Because
them.
I am absolutely batshit crazy, but I also know a lot about solving my own problems, and it helps me help other people. And I'm so blessed to have my own problems.
Can I just bring attention to something real quick?
Oh, you need attention?
No, I don't need attention. I need to bring attention to something.
Oh, God.
I need the listeners to know
okay.
what you're wearing right now. So this bitch comes into my house this morning. You know, I'm sitting in the dark like the Grinch. And she's got on fucking John Lennon cloud-shaped sunglasses with raindrop chains hanging off of that. That is what you're listening to as it hits the microphone. And I said, what is that? And she said, well, since we're crying today, I thought I'd wear these. Bitch. Fuck off. I swear to God.
Hey, my detachment level is 5 million.
I know. I know.
I'm so grateful for it. It's awesome to be able to be like, okay, bye. You know?
And then you do.
Great.
And you do.
Let it go.
Son of a bitch. Yuck.
Listen, when you're from where I'm from, you have to be able to detach, or else I would have been dead a long time ago.
Shit. See, and then when you're where I'm from, you learn to claw everything and
Yeah.
hold on to it. Because
You got your claws in it. You just have to release. I've had to say this a lot this week, but I'm going to say it to you too, because you're going through, like, it's seriously in the stars. It's okay to allow other people to go through their own things. You don't have to have control of that. You don't have to input yourself there. You're allowed to have your own problems and be independent for a moment, no matter who it is. Bestie, mom, cousin, brother. Everybody has capabilities on the path that they're set on, and they're allowed to use their own strengths. Especially when you need your own, because you're falling apart. You're allowed to take your space. And that, my friends, is exactly where my life took a complete change for the better. Is whenever I took my space. And I used it with intention and purpose to work on myself and be okay with myself and look at myself in the mirror and be like, girl, you've been so unloved, but I'm going to love you in every form, in every way. Something happened the other day that reminded me of myself in my 20s and who I was trying to be, which was a complete and total mask, and it gave me the biggest ick about myself at that age. And I reminded myself, you have to figure out how to love her through that. If you could go back and tell her what you know now, you know she wouldn't have the same behaviors, but she had to live and learn. All she wanted to do was be normal. Of course she had a normal mask on that she couldn't uphold. That's all she ever wanted. Forgive her for that. That's all she was ever shown and told. You're not right. Go the other way. Do not go that direction. It leads right off a cliff. And everybody was like, okay. Once I finally decided to start cliff jumping. And they've completely released. Because I'm going my own path, and that's fine. Because I can. And I'm going to, and I'm doing it, and it's great. Yeah. What else has happened? I'm trying to think of all the
Hold on. I have to say that it's fun because it's funny now. It was not funny yesterday. I got so mad. Got so fucking mad. So I am just an extra special state of beautiful right now, you know? And I'm not a cute crier at all. like I don't know if you remember, there was a certain girl in our class that would cry and like she'd get that splotchy shit all over her face. It's not that bad, but
I get real splotchy, I feel
yeah,
like.
my eyes get real red and everybody thinks I'm just zooted. I'm not. I'm just sobbing. It's fine. But I go to work, okay? I go to fucking work, and I swear to God, big people were there. And I was told that I was too ugly to be there. That it wasn't a good look for the employee to be sobbing on the floor. And I'm like, I'm doing my best.
I couldn't. Mm-mm.
And I was just like, okay, let me go put the rat water on my face. And I'll get it together. I'll pull it together, okay? And they're like, do you need to go home? No. No, I don't need to go home.
If I wanted to be home, I'd be home.
Like, I need the fucking money. Okay. No,
Right.
no, not. Thank you. I will go shit a brick and be fine.
You could totally do lashes.
No, I couldn't, Chris.
You could.
No, I don't.
You sat here and cross-stitched for 2 years straight. You could do lashes.
Kristen, I would gouge somebody's eyes out.
No, you wouldn't.
It would be an accident, but I would do it. I would do it.
You'd be so good at it.
No, I would not. My back hurts too bad for that shit.
I mean, me too.
Yeah, like I can't. My vertebra do not handle that well. I need me a desk job with a helmet on.
Yeah, that's one thing that I had to break out of that. I couldn't. I have to. I'm bipolar.
I need to be outside on a boat. That's what I need to be doing.
Yeah.
But my bones and things don't cooperate.
That's what, as I was throwing a complete and total hissy fit tantrum on my husband the other day, which my daughter had just done to me, by the way.
You were just projecting.
I was.
You were releasing her. It was
100%.
You kamehameha'd Kobe.
I did. Sorry, babe.
You built it up from Marcy and then threw it at Kobe.
But I looked at him and I was like, people don't understand that with every single decision that I have every day, driving to work, stopping at the store, dropping the kids off, waking the kids up, like all the football games and baseball and softball and whatever, I have to pause and take a moment and ask myself, is this temptation or is this better for your future? And I let that drive me because I cannot take the wheel otherwise. If I do, then I would literally already be dead.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I have to pause and do that with literally everything I do every day. I wake up ready to just let it go, buddy. Ready to get it out. And people don't understand how much work that is every day.
Is this why I get so many voice notes?
Yes.
I love them.
Yeah.
I really love them.
Good.
They're fun.
Everybody gets
It's like-
voice notes too. I really I spread it out because if it was all on one person, that's like, the death ray laser thingy, the doctor, what is it?
Austin Powers?
Yes, he's on
Dr. Evil or whatever his name.
I love you. Yeah,
I don't know his name.
that dude.
Yeah.
It would be like that death ray that's about to explode the earth. We would literally implode. Just send me over. I'll be your nuke, okay? Let me loose. I was meant to be a warrior in the front somewhere. Let me tear into somebody. I want to chew their head off.
Well, I mean, we're about to get drafted, so.
It seems that way. I don't know if they'll let me through with the COPD I got going on. They'll be like, oh, she's going to drop dead. Put her out front.
I seriously, I feel like they'll just take anyone. So
Yeah.
my leg's full of metal, but hey, we'll put her in a box.
Yeah.
She can drive
You'd
a
be the
boat.
one to step on a landmine, though.
Immediately. They would drop
I'd
us
keep
off.
your leg. That's why I was
No, there
talking
won't
to
be a
Colby
leg
about
left.
the other day because I told him that I was going to kill him. In reality, I said kill us both, but we're not there, actually. It was me being dramatic. But
You meant it in the moment.
we were actually talking about when the dogs die, I want to taxidermy them and use them like those porch gooses.
Juno.
And then I was like, well, when you die, I'm going to taxidermy you too. I said, don't expect any less. And he was like, you will not. And I was like, yeah, I will. And he was like, no, you won't. And I was like, you're right. I'd probably die before you, wouldn't I? YOLO.
Why do you have to breathe into the microphone like that?
That's why I'm so detached, because if you cling on to things, your life's a lot shorter than what you think it is. Especially with ADHD, yesterday was 3 years ago.
Yeah, it feels that way sometimes.
Yeah. We're all on a flying rock.
I am a flying rock.
You are.
I am an Easter Island head. That's what I feel like. Big Squidward Easter Island head.
You got an asshole inside you.
I'm so I hate you.
Do ya?
No.
I know. I take advantage of that. That's great, though. You feel better?
No. No, I sure don't.
Yeah.
In fact, no, don't feel better.
I can understand why people are jealous of my delusional state and being now.
Yeah.
There's been somebody on Facebook commenting on my crazy post pretty often. And they're like, I wish I had an ounce of that mania. And I'm like, girl, if you knew the depths and the heights, yeah, I have giants inside me.
Yeah, you do.
And murky monsters. And I'm so grateful for my husband because he just looks at me like I'm God's work of art. And he treats me that way too. It's the most beautiful thing. And I do the same for him. He's so special. I love him so much. He's great. We all battling it out, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta figure out the independence behind it. Like, what do you gotta do to get where you want to go and make adjustments? And that's why, like with my bipolar, I literally, as I'm driving, before I flip the person off, I'm like, do you want to go to jail today?
You just
And I
call
say,
me.
yes. And then Colby's like, you've got to stop that. And I'm like, you know? But I actively thought about it before it came out. You know?
It still came out.
If
but
you
I
have
thought
the
about it.
bravery to stop when I flip you off, that's on you, buddy.
God.
I've accepted myself. It's time for everybody else to. I love myself. It's time for everybody else to. Yeah. That's where I'm at in life. Made it at the ripe age of 34.
Almost 35.
And
You're going to be 35 on Monday.
yeah, I am.
We'll just go ahead and call it. You're 35.
Wow.
You're already here.
You're aging me.
Yeah, I probably have. A few of those gray hairs, I'm sure, belong to me.
Yeah, have you seen them?
Yeah, I'm looking at them right now.
They're hot. I'm hot. I look in that mirror and I'm like, girl, you got it going on. Even butt-ass naked.
Do you still get on your vibrating plate?
It like
Or did you
stopped
break
working.
it? Oh, you broke it.
I need another one because it really helped like clear out the lymph nodes. But I just twerk instead. It works too. Do you want me to teach you how?
No.
It might make you feel better.
I don't want to know. I mean,
You keep both feet on the ground.
it don't mean nothing for me.
That's true.
It don't mean nothing at all.
Do you want me to teach you how to jug?
How to what?
Jug, baby.
What's
I'm
that?
so excited because Fetty's coming out with another album.
I thought he died.
He's not dead. He was in
Oh,
prison.
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, because he was talking about trapping and then he got arrested for trapping.
Everybody talks about trapping. What do you mean?
And they were like, the proof's in the song.
Did he just, whatever, did he just not have enough money to pay him off? Like every single rapper ever talks about trapping.
That could have been a whole different person.
Like,
I
what
don't
the
know.
fuck? Doesn't even make sense.
I don't know what's going on here.
Not me either, honestly.
I just show back up in reality every now and then and I see it and I'm like, nope.
I'm just lucky to be awake today.
Yeah. And the thing is, in my almost 35 years of life, I figured out that like all those things that are out there, like they affect me financially. But whenever you're solid and finding your peace and having your space and prioritizing yourself and your family and the betterment of all and being kind to people and graceful and empathetic and loving, like that's where I really, I do be flipping people off sometimes, but it's out of love. You pull over, I'm going to preach at you is what's going to actually happen. I ain't laid hands on nobody. No one. I don't like touching people. Actually.
Yeah, no, you don't.
I don't want your blood on me or I'd try you.
Ew. Yuck.
Yeah.
Yuck.
I'm actually a really awesome, nice human because I make effort and intention towards it every fucking day. And loving yourself is top priority. If you hate yourself, go do work.
Yeah, that's what's
Yeah.
that's where I'm at.
You need to do work, girl.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, I got some things to fix.
You got sand in your ass crack.
Yeah, it's chafing now.
You know, I was thinking about that. Like, I've never had sex on the beach. Like, I've had the drink. But then I was thinking about the drink, and I'm like, why would somebody enjoy that?
It's not fun. It's not.
What kind of person you got to be to enjoy it? How dry you got to be for that to be okay? Like, how many layers of calluses you got going on down there?
Yeah, it's not. You gotta take precautions.
Is that what you do to build up you just build up? You just sit in a litter box and scrub back and forth so you can get ready for it?
Stop.
Baby powder the fuck out of it. Instead of lube, it's just powder.
Oh my God.
That can be comfortable. Even pool sex isn't comfortable. I've done that before too.
That's
It's like
Chris.
the whole time.
Oh my God.
I feel clean from Mr. Clean.
Oh my God.
Mr. Clean on the inside's clean.
Because of the chlorine. Oh my God.
Yeah, I watched a couple pornos and
Kristen.
it's not real. It's not real. Nobody wants to have sex on the beach.
It's also dangerous.
And
Not
even
the
in
beach
that
part,
water,
but
like, are
the
you?
water.
That's all you're gonna catch the VB.
No. Well, see, that's the common misconception. Like the viruses. There's a lot of viruses in the ocean. Like the water is horrifying.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, though. Almost all of those viruses are species specific, and they don't affect humans. So there's very, very, very little, if any, that will affect a human. So like, don't panic. I mean, don't go out there and like
I wonder if
guzzle
that's why
salt
they don't
water.
let people have sex with dolphins anymore.
I think there's a lot of reasons for that, actually, Kristen. I don't think that's one of them. I think we're just gonna stop. We're done. Absolutely done.
Okay, bye. Day way too many of living in this fucking hellhole. Diary entry 7,892. I'm sitting here on the back porch, okay? And all the while, Juno and her fetal alcohol syndrome have an ass. Is chasing this carpenter bee around the porch. And I shit you not, she almost offed herself, jumping off the porch, trying to snap this carpenter bee in her mouth. I said, honey, if that's not natural selection, I don't know what is. We'll just have to let it play out.